The Ass and the Frogs. In a quiet, sun-drenched meadow, an ass stood near the edge of a small, serene pond, his legs twitching with discomfort. He had been burdened with a heavy load all day, bags filled with grain, sacks of hay, things that felt like mountains on his weary back. He brayed loudly, his voice breaking the peaceful silence of the meadow. Oh, the weight of this life! No one has suffered more than I. The meadow was calm, the sun gently setting, casting a golden hue over everything. Birds fluttered in the trees, the faint rustle of leaves whispering in the breeze. But in the cool, calm waters of the pond, something different stirred, ripples that spread wider and wider as if disturbed by an unseen force. The frogs, who had made the pond their home, croaked in chorus, their song like an ancient chant. But the ass, whose grumbles only grew louder, didn't notice. My back aches, my legs tremble. Every step is a burden, and I can't carry this weight any longer, he bemoaned. Others live in luxury, while I toil endlessly under the sun. Why must I suffer so? A single frog, perched on a rock just at the water's edge, tilted its head toward the ass. It blinked twice, watching the donkey's exaggerated complaints with quiet amusement. Slowly it croaked in response. Do you truly think you are the only one burdened with suffering, my friend? The ass paused, surprised. He hadn't expected a frog to answer his woes. What do you know of suffering? He snorted. You sit in the water all day, croaking your songs. You know nothing of hardship. The frog, unfazed by the donkey's sharp tone, hopped closer. We live in the water, yes, but it is not always as peaceful as you believe. You see, we are often trapped by the rising waters, drowning in places we once called home. It's a life of constant peril. The very pond that gives us life can also swallow us whole. The ass was silent for a moment. The words of the frog, so calm and yet so full of truth, seemed to settle over him like a cool breeze. The burden on his back, though heavy, was not unique. There were other creatures, other lives, with trials of their own. And yet in his focus on his own discomfort, he had failed to see the world beyond. The frog continued, its voice soft but resolute. Yes, you carry a heavy load, but you are strong. You are made to carry such things. We, on the other hand, are fragile, small, and our lives can end in an instant, taken by forces we cannot control. What you consider a hardship is but a moment in the vastness of life. What we endure, on the other hand, is constant. The ass looked down at the frog, the realization washing over him like a cool rain. His complaints, his misery, all of it now felt so small. He had been so caught up in his own struggles that he had forgotten to appreciate the strength he had, the resilience that allowed him to carry on, no matter the burden. With a heavy sigh, the ass lowered his head, the weight on his back no less, but his heart somehow lighter. Perhaps I have been too quick to complain, he murmured. I will endure my load, for it is mine to carry, and I will not forget that others too bear their own struggles. The frogs croaked in approval, their chorus rising into the cool evening air as the ass walked slowly back into the meadow. The sun was almost set now, painting the sky in shades of pink and gold. And so, the ass learned that while his burdens may feel heavy, they were not the heaviest of all, and that others' suffering, though different, was no less real. In the quiet moments of reflection, we find strength not in what we carry, but in how we carry it. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.